but you're destined to repeat.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Arizona Cardinals. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. First carry here for Ken Walker. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks.
But I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
51 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's Walker. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
2nd and 3. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
From the 3-yard line again, they'll try and punch it in here on 3rd and goal. Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. looking to put a drive together. They go play action here on first down. Now he's going to stop, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, the very first thing they told us, Charles, was we need to apply pressure early, and I would call that early pressure a nice sack to start the game.
And on the other sideline, I just have this image in my mind of the head coach on the headset with the offensive coordinator asking him if that's exactly what he saw in his mind when he called that play. And if so, is it going to be like this all day? That's a tough one right there.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They run over center with Benson.
And he's got some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. 19, 18, Cougar 19, Dragon 60.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year.
And the Cardinals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
This is intercepted.
Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Cards are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Jalen Thompson on the coverage.
First carry for Najee Harris.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. So this is where a defense can really pin back its ears, bring it all, sell out to stop the run. This time, it'll earn them 2 points.
They definitely guessed right here. A run blitz all the way, and that's a bad feeling for a running back when he knows he's got to at least get it over the goal line. But all he sees are opposing jerseys.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 40. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this throw will be intercepted. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
A gain of 12 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
15-yard line.
They'll set up to throw.
That's complete to McBride.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
First and
Here we
goal
go,
at the
here we
2-yard
go.
line.
Benson is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
Leads to second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Through one quarter, 9-7 our score. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they come up now, second and goal.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hut, hut.
He'll try again. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Seahawks have recovered.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Come on, come on. Hey, hey.
They'll set up a throw. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, obviously, that is declined, and the result is a safety.
And what a momentum play that is, right? You never want to see a safety wiped out. You get the points, and you're going to get the ball back.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up first and 10 at the 40. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Open man here is Benson. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr., 57 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2.
Let's go now.
Will line up for the 2.
They'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead.
17. Seahawks 9.
The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6. Ready.
Hands it to Walker to begin the series. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. These two teams, they met up in Seattle earlier in the year with the Seahawks coming away victorious. So a win here in Arizona would give them the season sweep. Here's 2nd and 8. That's Strong bringing it in on the out route. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Go. Hey, quit 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a first and goal. As a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line.
Got ready?
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard
Got
line.
ready?
They'll look to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Trey McBride
From 6 yards away.
And the Cards have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Seahawks 9.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
But backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Back to throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for Seattle. 51 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
2nd and 4. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
On the set. Come on, set. Gravity Lions.
They're going to look to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense, because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Viking 18.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Cardinals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They'll look to throw here on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Complete to Najee Harris. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Get it.
Back to throw here. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Cardinals.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First down, Seahawks.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. They'll look to throw here. Right side, he finds his receiver, Horton. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They run again with Walker. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for two.
Let's go now.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with a two-score lead already, they'll just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Here we go. 19 Charger.
Looking to throw. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 19 Lions. Ready?
They'll throw now on the final play.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Running out of the gun here with Benson.
And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Cardinals take over first and 10. At their
Ready to go with their next drive, and
line.
at the line, the Cardinal offense.
They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they talked about, hey, we just want to put them in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
Yeah, not the case.
not at all. You want to put in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
Brings up second.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Now back to throw. This one complete to Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Boye Mafe. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore.
And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Here's 3rd and 10.
Ready?
They'll set up to throw.
He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards.
77 Wolves. Ready?
On first down, it's Benson.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Trey Benson, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a three-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
17.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, called it the 21.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Let's go now.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
They'll set up a throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for a Seahawks.
Look at my team.
First and 10 at the 49.
Back to throw again.
Finding Smith and Jigba downfield.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 27. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
That's down the field. He's got Arroyo.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Elijah Arroyo.
26 yards.
And the Seahawks get a bit closer. So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, what was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. And that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game, and when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
And the offense, they're living right now. Another bounce and break that goes their way.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action and a second and 10 upcoming.
Over the middle, complete. It's Ingram. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And it'll be Seahawk football, first and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Straight ahead, Walker. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
And the Cards are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Let's go now.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Ingram.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shotgun snap and a give to Benson.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Trey Benson.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year.
And the Cardinals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
2nd and 10.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First
Again, he'll drop to throw. His throw incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what he thinks going on out there, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. That one caught. It's Horton. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
Pushes him over. And they'll get this down to the 10.
118 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
It's a big place in the passing game on this drive. And here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Back to Walker on 1st down.
And a nice pickup there. It gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. Touchdown, Seahawks. From 3 yards out.
And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. All right, so this one not quite over yet. Back to a 2-score game, CD.
Yeah, and you've still got 4+ minutes to go, so when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often, but you've got to think to yourself, let's be the next great comeback story and play this one out.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Back to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Ingram. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Let's go.
They'll go with a keeper.
And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage. Only needed a few inches to pick it up and get behind your center and burrow forward like he did.
And remember what the GMs have told us? We build an offensive line starting with our center, the guy who can make all the line calls and also move those big defensive tackles in order to pick up first downs.
Now a first down carry for Harris.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready? Bronco 80. Ready?
Here comes Benson on the toss right.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
19, go.
He'll look to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Smith and Jigba with a grab.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Here comes 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it.
And the Seahawks are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
Let's
yards.
go.
Here we go, 1st and goal.
70.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Seahawks 38. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here is strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single